Ready, fight.
Halloween, Halloween!
Penis, X. Ready, go.
That's pretty effortless. You could totally add into this. You know, now I'm moving. You got
Look, all you pimps and mustache cops are the same. You come out here, you're talking shit to me, doing whatever you want.
X! Ineffective!
Sorry, man, I'm just trying. If you're in the front appendix, you can't do the two-hand, right? Because you got your hand controlling. I got a trap. Get up there, keep going, penis. All right, X, 2 on X.
Halloween, Halloween!
Nice, that's good reaction on that Halloween, huh?
Ears. You ready? Gun ready? Okay, chamber it up. All right, cold. Winner of this gets something special. Quiet on a set. Stand by. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right, take another step forward. Quiet on a set. Quiet on a set. Here we go. First shot, 163.
Good pickup.
208. 208 to get your hit. Advice for you, you took a lot of time to get the gun up. You grabbed it pretty quick and then you presented real slow. Gas up. And then as you start to come to the end of that press out, slow it down so you're not throwing it out.
Go fast where you can go fast, go slow where you have to.
Ready? Scanning, relax. 256, not bad for a gun you've never shot with a holster you've never worn. God, I'm a good instructor letting you guys use my guns. Officer ready? Here we go, stand by. 172. I believe that's the fastest yet, and he's got a hood. Take a step up. You like how your shirt is right there?
Yeah.
Is that how you carry?
No.
How do you carry?
You carry appendix.
So what the f are you shooting this for? Okay, well one thing, I either want you to cover this or tuck this shirt in. Or tuck the shirt in, one or the other. Because you're going to end up with it shoving into the holster. Your choice. You had it how you wanted it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, tuck this in, like right here, so you don't end up shoving it into your holster. You got me?
Yeah.
Just right there is fine, unless that's not how you want to wear it.
Got you.
Cool. Quiet on a set. Here we go. Ineffective. First shot was 176, but it was a miss.
Redo.
Nobody gets a redo, but I'll let you redo it.
That's broke.
But it won't count.
Okay.
It was cold. Ready? Ineffective. Were you shooting a dot yesterday?
No.
So now you're having a hard time finding the dot? Ready? Make sure that gun's ready to go. Little press check, nice. All right, take a step up. Here we go. 173, new leader. Mr. Z. Stand by. 130.
I didn't know if I hit it the first time.
You did.
I?
130. Instructors' times don't count. Take a step forward. A little more. A little more. All right, ready? 212. Hit the timer for me, I'll try it once. Ready? Ah! Too much garment. All right, who won? We had a 176 and a 173. Nice.
But he beat me.
Instructors don't count.
I'm competitive.
All right. I haven't seen anything competitive out of you yet. Just kidding.
I'm a team player.
You guys ready? Z, what were you wanting to do?
All right, so what we're gonna do, we got 7. I'll be a buddy with somebody. You're gonna line up 2 people on each piece of steel. And we'll just go right where you were, right between the targets, on the target line. What you're gonna do, one guy's gonna go up, pretend you're the guy, Mick. He's gonna hand me his gun. I'm gonna let him stay on the target line. I'm gonna get off to the side where he can't see me, he's not looking. I'm gonna check its load status, make sure it's in operation, ready to go for him, whatever type of gun it is. All right, and I'm gonna tell him, hey, I'm putting it back in your holster.
This requires you guys being very careful.
So I'm fingers off the trigger, nothing snagging the trigger. I'm putting it back in his holster, and I'm telling him it's ready to go. He's not looking at it, trying to figure out.
But I don't know what condition it's in.
All right.
Immediate action. You guys know what immediate action drill is? It's any drill that you train to be, thank you, your immediate response. I'm shooting, nothing happens. My immediate action should be tap, rack, back on the target, tap, rack, bang, tap, rack, assess. It depends. Some people say assess because by the time it takes me to do this, factors may have changed in my target zone and I may not need to shoot. That's up to you how you want to do that. I say plan to get the gun back out and shoot because this doesn't click. That doesn't take that long.
And we're just gonna tell him when to go. He's gonna draw and shoot. He might have a round in there, he might not. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a round in it, I'm locking and loading it, or I'm just putting the magazine in it without a round in the chamber to force him to do that immediate action. And also kind of see for ourselves what kind of anticipation we have. Because we'll do this, everybody will do it, right? And we're gonna do it for about 10 reps. So 10 reps meaning whether you shoot or don't shoot. You're gonna shoot every time because as soon as you do this, click, you're gonna go slap rack, boom, and get a shot. So 10 rounds. All right, slide over, Mick. That's your target. Go. He didn't have to slap rack because there was a bullet in there.
But I was going for it either way. I told myself I'm doing it.
So you get it? So you do 10 rounds, one guy's doing the reloading. Be careful with his gun, don't flag him. So when I put it in his holster right, he was looking down range, I went down and put it in there for him, all right? If it is a appendix carry that you're doing,
we'll have them put it back themselves.
yeah, you can have them put it back themselves, just put it in their hand and let them put it back. I don't want y'all around up front on them. Questions on that? So you got 10 rounds? All right, so 2 down there on that steel, 2 here on this steel.
I'll walk the line
2 on
while
this
you're
one,
doing
and
this.
somebody here with me.
Pair up, let's go.
Slap rack, slap rack. So, because a lot of times the mag wasn't seated when you let it go forward. That'll make it so slap,
Yep.
rack, slap rack.
Give him a go. You could tap him on the
That's
shoulder.
it. Just hand it to me.
Did you see that? Get your follow-up sight picture.
Ready, go.
Did I hit? Did it work?
Nice.
10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times before you.
Flats out. Look, slap, and just don't really rack it, but just go through it. So hold it out, slap, slap, boom.
Did I hit?
Slap,
Did it work?
boom. And it's all
Does
here.
this
You're just twisting it.
gonna need
You're doing the right
another?
thing. You just twist it like this. So boom, boom. You know what I mean? There you go. Good sight picture. Good second sight picture.
I gotta work on that. I gotta get that out of my head, like to not.
I know. I'm like that too. I do drills and then like,
Yeah.
I put it away. See how fast I did that? Hey, you, second sight picture. You're going boom. Think combat now.
Yeah.
Did he go down? Did it work? Anybody seeing any anticipation?
A little bit.
Has there been any?
A little bit.
You're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. Ready, go.
So yesterday was a bunch of mechanical stuff, getting you up to speed on, and we'll continue to reinforce that if we see something not right. But now it's kind of incumbent upon you to be mindful of that as now we start applying tactics with those mechanics. The thing that we're going to delve into today as we're shooting is we got to start thinking about how we respond to stimulus. So there's a study, and this is all in your notes here so you guys can read about this. There's a study called the Tempe study, Tempe, Arizona. This is where the Tueller drill came from. You guys ever heard of the Tueller drill? People call it the 21-foot rule. We'll do it at about 30 feet, but it's a study that an average man can cover about 21 feet in about a second and a half. So that means I could run to you in about a second and a half, which means that if I had an edged weapon or my fist or whatever, even if you could draw, you move, but you know, I'm stabbing you or whatever. Even if you could draw and shoot me, that doesn't mean I'm no longer a threat. The reason that they did this study is because cops were shooting people with bludgeons or knives, and then a juror or a prosecutor would say, the man had a knife, he was across the room, you shot him. Well, yeah, but he could cover the distance of the room in a second, second and a half, and still be a threat. This study also showed that the average human being takes about a quarter of a second to receive stimulus. So when we're using that timer yesterday, if we look at the response time, it takes all of us about a quarter of a second, that's the blink of an eye, to hear it and say, I heard it. It takes about a quarter of a second, pay attention to these numbers, about a quarter of a second for you to now come up with a solution. One or two of you yesterday had like some issues during a drill where the gun didn't work, and you're like, I gotta make it work, right? So the response time became longer than that quarter second. So that's a half a second, best case scenario, to see the stimulus and then respond to it. You tracking so far? The average human can fire a handgun about every 2/10 of a second. So that's 5 rounds in a second, 2/10 of a second times 5, 1 second, right? Add to that, most of us, and we'll do this on the timer today, best case scenario from concealment on average is about a second and a half. So there's guys that I can get a shot once in a while, like 0.8, 0.9, but reliably getting a good hit, not just banging at a piece of paper 5 feet away, second and a half. So if you and I are about to square off, you are reacting to me, by the time I'm here and you see a threat, takes you a quarter second to realize it, quarter second to respond, half second. If he draws and shoots in a second and a half plus a half second, 2 seconds. How many times can I shoot in 2 seconds? So 10 times, and this is perfect math if he does everything right. It means I could shoot him about 10 times before he even has a chance to respond to me. That's only 2 seconds, guys, just 2 seconds. We're not talking about minutes. Again, we talk about this because if you shoot somebody and they're like, how did you shoot him so many times? Well, you can explain this. This is pretty normal. The average human being can shoot about every 2/10 of a second. So I took 2 or 3 seconds, which means I put 6, 8, 9 rounds into him. By then, I started to get the desired response, and I backed off the trigger. I wanted you to think about these numbers because we're going to talk about it later as we're working on the timer and doing stuff where we're moving. You know, a couple fractions of seconds can be death.
Hey, listen up while you're loading, please. Dry firing, right? Everybody knows what that means. They've done it before. All right, you don't just dry fire just for grip and the trigger manipulation and figuring out that wall. You dry fire or you do dry techniques for manipulation of the weapon as well. Follow me? So all that drawing, if you're not getting a good grip, once you try to draw fast and your hands aren't marrying up good to where you're getting that good grip, you got to work at, right? Just as important as pulling the trigger on a dry fire gun at home is running through all those techniques. Touch points, like I was telling you on the bell, there's a different touch point on my weapon if I have a bell on my gun, on my holster, because I got to go down onto that bell instead of just going straight to my ALS little button, right, or friction holster, right? So you got to dry fire, you have to go through those manipulations and get it in your face, get it in your workspace, doing all that stuff. Boom, All right, all that stuff you can do at home without any bullets. That's what makes your money, all the manipulation and staying in the fight, even the slap rack. Boom, boom, slap rack, all right? And on the range, I was telling, I don't know if y'all heard the ball dummy drill. You know, you can take 5 dummy rounds for 9 mil, have your wife or somebody, your buddy, load up a 17 round mag for your Glock, if that's what you're shooting, and put 5 dummies in there in random spots. And then you just go do from the draw, a couple of 1-shot from the draw drills, go, boom, click, slap rack, boom. You're seeing anticipation, you're working your immediate action, and you're working your draw out at the same time, right? So you got all that stuff you can do. It's just working that stuff. What drives you to do it? All right, we talked about the mindset earlier. When you feel like you're bad at something, you did a drill bad, or you're not doing as well as others, it's inherent in our nature to think, I don't want to do that. I feel stupid. I don't want to do that anymore. Don't look at it like that. The truth is, you're not good enough at doing that yet. That's the truth. It don't matter what anybody else thinks, because that's what the truth is. If you're not doing it well, you're not good enough to do it well yet. So that should drive not you avoiding putting yourself to the test. That should drive you saying, hey, I realize my lack in training at that point, and that's what I'm going to hit so hard. I hate it when I can't do something out here and it goes in my mind and it ferments and festers until I address that issue.
Like herpes.
Both of them, but if I am worried about somebody taking my gun from me, I'm not going to live my life wondering what's going to happen if somebody puts their hands on me. I am going to address that issue, and even more so if somebody exposes that in a little class or whatever. Tim, he did one of my hands unarmed classes, you know, geared towards police officers and the like. All right, did it bring some things to the surface that maybe you didn't address in the past? Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah. Or do you feel more confident because you have something? You might not be the top wrestler or grappler or fighter in the world. You don't have to be to do your job, but do you feel like you have an option? Yeah. I know something I'm going to do. I know if I get around those hips, I know if I control a slap or trap when he goes for my gun and work my balance and space management, I know what to do there. Then I can figure things out because I have an option, because I've actually put myself to the test and trained that. If you don't know, what the think's gonna happen when you're put to the test? You don't know what the is gonna happen. And it's probably 99% of the time not gonna be a good result, right? Why'd you shoot that person like that? And why'd you miss him and shoot the person behind him? I have a gun and I thought I was pretty good with the gun. Well, you thought wrong because you never tested and you don't know for sure. Make sense?
Amen.
So you're identifying those things and the truth is, I mean, if you fail, the truth is you need more training. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or how bad you feel. Is it the truth? Did you do it bad because you don't have enough training? Yes, accept it. That's who you are. That's what's going on with you right now. Now, time to address it.
The ego.
The ego. Always the devil. Mama said, the ego's the devil. So I love seeing my anticipation. I hate it, but at the same time, it doesn't define me and mean that, you know, I'm a shitty person because I have anticipation or I'm slapping the trigger. It just means that now I know what I need to work on and be deliberate about that, because it's not gonna happen again. That is not gonna happen to me again. Too often we wait till it's somebody really whoops your ass. I know in Clarksville, somebody got choked, got in a rear naked choke. And there's been several instances across the nation where cops have gotten in situations that were detrimental. All kinds of policies and procedures for police departments have changed because of learning from somebody f***ing up. They're like, oh, I guess we need to address that. Address it beforehand, right? Address it beforehand. All right, I'll get off that. We're gonna move and shoot, huh?
Let's shoot a group first. We haven't done that yet today.
I got him a little piece of tape, so let them group on that.
I see that you were all over that, broski. Thank you.
So you want to go up to the line, the regular line?
Why don't we shoot it from like right here?
1,000.
One magazine, totally controlled. Tightest group wins. 10 rounds. 10 rounds.
Slow. If you're not hitting, slow it down. Slow it down. Push this hand, this meat into that. Trigger control. Just to the left, the first one?
Is that second one?
And then the one in the tape?
The one in the tape, one to the left.
How'd you do versus yesterday? Same,
This
different?
ain't too bad.
No.
Were you thinking about anything
Think it
different?
needs to be adjusted some?
No. Just, you have to grip in and you gotta do this. See my trigger finger, what? So I don't need to do this.
Okay.
Guys, pair up.
Good.
We're gonna spread out a little bit. Z and I are gonna demo this next drill on the center target. This is not to be like an asshole to each other. We'll be about this close. Let's come up to here, Z. We'll start about right here.
Right by in front of the white line here.
You guys see, just because this is a target, this is a miss. This is a miss. Is that a vital zone? So you've got vital zones here. Like if you were shooting at this, that ocular vault, you know, if you shoot all the way up here, it's like, oh, headshot. There's many people shot up in this part of their head and the bullet skims right over the skull. Our skulls are very strong. Ocular vault. You ever heard that term? That thoracic cavity. So don't be pleased with yourself if you threw a shot over here. Think about the way that this bad guy's body is angled. See how his body's angled? You know, you hit him there, you're shooting a hole through meat. He's fine. He's gonna keep fighting you. So be stringent about your attack.
You're gonna give me the
Yeah.
bump in a little bit. Look, hey, as he's doing that though, I'm gonna be moving. I'm not just gonna be standing there making him bump me.
No, we're doing this drill.
Let's add them. Put
Huh?
them together. Put them together.
Okay, well this
But
is,
you do that too.
okay.
So he's letting me move, right? I'm in a box, generally about this big, and all I'm doing is, and then he's gonna be moving me a little bit, right? But I'm trying to keep moving too. And he might move me opposite of where I wanna go. So if I start moving, keep going. So I start going. See how he's pulling me around?
The point is not to trip him or hurt him. Draw your gun. You guys are gonna start with the gun out because I don't want you guys drawing it while somebody's jerking you. We'll give you the whistle.
I'll give me about 10.
Go! Index. Get it? Throwing them off balance a little bit. Your guys' job, what's this remind you of yesterday? What are we seeing similar here? What has to happen? Sight's got to be on the target. No sight picture, don't press the trigger. Sight picture, press the trigger. Just pair up.
And my hand keeps riding up on that freaking mag. On that
Oh,
slide
yeah.
catch. I feel like I need those springs are shot maybe. Feel it.
Oh, that is. They wear out all the time.
I need to replace them. See, it kept getting locked on me.
I'll pull you.
Hey, if you're the partner, making sure if they're reloading, they still moving, right? You're making a move still. If
Guys,
they
at
stop,
least
you
go
move
to the
them.
point where you have to reload while you're getting jostled and fire a round or two after the fact. Get after it. You don't need to get all come on.
Gotta have that athletic stance.
Compress ready. Make sure you get that final sight picture.
Get control of that gun.
Watch that muzzle. Holster up. Next thing we're going to add to this, what happens if you're getting close to somebody and you got your gun out? You know, point your hands out. You know, if I'm getting to here, you're going to want to do what? You know, you want to make space and get that gun in. We'll do that same drill. You guys are going to start, don't touch the target because you'll blow big holes in it with the muzzle blast. start about 1.5 feet off. And he's gonna drive me 2 in a way. And I'm gonna have to, as I come forward, compress myself in. That's it. So you get closer, compress in, it's a flow drill. You're flowing in,
Becoming aware of that space.
controlling and maintaining the distances. Make sense? You guys need ammos? Go ahead and top off real quick if you need to. Ace, we'll work again. We'll start from that compressed ready. As we get in, I gotta compress. If I'm pressed out, he can take my gun from me. He can fight me. He's now got leverage. I want this thing tight. So on your start.
Ready, go. Think about this real quick, just an addition. If we started going to one hand and I'm out here, he grabs whatever, my hands, right? And he's twisting the barrel. Keeping my hand on there is not gonna stop it from happening, right? I gotta re-grip with that other hand somehow to make sure it don't come back to me or get more control. All right, in here, he starts twisting the barrel. I can start alleviating the source of the problem. Twist and twist and twist and get off so I can pull that in and I still have the ability to reach him and do something to him. All right, boom, right, boom, sorry.
What's up?
Because if somebody, leverage principles, right? If I stick a stick out in my hand that sticks out like a gun and he starts twisting it against my wrist, I'm gonna let go of that. My wrist can't go all the way around like that. Either I have to move or I gotta stop, hit the source of the problem, right? But if I stay there and he twists that gun around, it's gonna come out. My fingers they're gonna get broke off inside the trigger guard, right? This one finger is most likely. He's gonna pull it all the way around. And it's gonna be in his hands or at least loose from both of us, right? So being compressed, even if I had to go one hand, I could shoot from here, boom. And I could fight him off if he's got hands on my gun, slap, rack, because the gun might be out of battery then, boom. And then until he's done. Are you done? Done. Then I ask, are you done? So eventually you'll get into one-handed close quarter shooting. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm good, Mick.
Let's do it.
Are you want to demonstrate something?
No, I was just gonna, you were just talking about it, so I just
Let me see this. So boom, 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 boom. He grabs the gun and he starts twisting it. For this drill, for me and him, I'm gonna keep my finger out of the trigger guard, but if he grabs it and starts twisting it away from my body, twist it all the way around, it's gonna come out. There's no possible way. So if he grabs it and I start pulling it back to me and then
I made the wrong choice.
Well, I have the ability to put hands on him to keep him from twisting that gun out instead of just me fighting my two hands against him like, don't take the gun. You know, I got all kinds of other body parts. Right, so he's here, boom.
Oh, that's a great one.
And then boom, and then I'll flag everybody and shoot him. But anyway, keep that in mind. So I'm back here, he's trying to pull it out. Sorry for that. Anyway, you see the point? Got more control here and I have access to him if I want. I think we beat the horse.
Yeah.
We just gotta do it now.
Do it. Guys got your eyes and ears? Eyes and ears?
Reload, reload. Let's not shoot there. Relax, make sure you're good.
Switch it up. You guys putting empty guns away or are you tapping them off?
Topping them off.
Good. Watch that muzzle that way. 2 drills here. We're going to do 2 drills. So as we find that natural point of aim when we point the gun out, just like we can throw a baseball or we can point. It's the same thing. You're developing the ability to get the gun out and get a hit without really seeing the sight. You know, I'm not really seeing the sight at these distances. I see it over the target, but I'm not refining it. So we're gonna have you press out right now, draw, press out, put your gun onto the center of that piece of paper. Get the slack out of your trigger, okay? So you all should have a good sight picture. How's your body weight? Are you got some forward bias? Yeah, can you fight from the position you're in? Slack out of the trigger. All right, come back in for a second, just because you've been out there for a minute. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna come out, you're gonna take the slack out of the trigger, you're gonna close your eyes. I felt my body move, hence my group moved. I'm okay with that. There's completely no vision involved there. My eyes are now closed. Much better. I made myself a little more stable. What's happening? You're opening your awareness to things beyond the sight. Now you're starting to feel what your body's doing. I felt my body kind of rock when I shot that first group. Press out, slack out, close your eyes. Give me 6 shots. Open your eyes, bring the gun back in and compress with your finger off the trigger. It's a pretty good group, right? That's as good as you did group shooting, wasn't it? That was as good as you did group shooting. Try it again. Press back out, close your eyes. Be very mindful. Think about what's happening as you're shooting. You're taking away your biggest sense when it comes to shooting with sight. I watched you drift, and then you try to compensate by going the wrong way. All hits that time. Try it again. Press it out, close your eyes. By the time you close your eyes, have the slack out of the trigger. Go ahead, run 6 shots, 5 shots. All got pretty good hits, right? Yes? Holster up. And there's a lot going on there if you start thinking about it. It's not just shooting with your eyes closed. When you remove some of your senses from the equation, what happens to somebody that loses vision or hearing? Come on. Yeah. That's really like a, that's really a, could be a beneficial thing, especially when learning. Cool, man, thank you. Because you start to get in tune with shit that maybe is being, maybe buried is a good word. You're learning something when you get rid of that big sense of sight. 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. Compress right back in up to your chest so that you're over the barrel. Go ahead, draw out, finger to this locator position. You got ammo in the gun. You guys still advancing your mags to the forward position? Yes, no? Okay. Make sure you do that, it's a good habit. So you're up over the gun like this. This is like the basis of point shooting. So when we were just doing that flow drill, once you're compressed in like that, I don't have a sight picture. I'm just driving my thumbs towards the target and shooting. Watch the target now, not me. That's pretty effortless. I'm not looking at what's happening with the gun. I'm just seeing my target, I'm focused on it, and I'm getting hits. So try that, experiment with it. Just try 1 shot. Index towards the target, that piece of paper, and fire a shot. Did you hit it? I see dirt flying up and shit. Try again.
Point at it with your thumb.
Getting hits. Muzzle down range when you're reloading. You getting hits? Try a mag or 2 of that. Try a mag or 2 of that.
Go ahead.
Any of you ever do that before? Yay, nay?
No.
So now you could add into that. We're not going to, but I want to give you something because we don't have time to do all of these drills. But think about this. You could totally add into this. You know, now I'm moving. Those were all hits, were they not? You know, I'm moving now. Go ahead.
Mick, so we could have used that and that drill that we were doing yesterday? You know, when we were like walking and moving at the
Sure.
target?
Sure.
Well,
I mean,
based off of the proximity of the threat, right?
yeah, I wouldn't. If I'm shooting at that steel out there, why wouldn't I want to get the sight picture to get the hit? But if I'm downrange, if I'm right here, that seems to make more sense to me because I don't want my gun taken away. Once you start to experiment and explore the limits of what you can do with the tool, stuff like this, you know, becomes like mindless once you allow yourself to get all the senses involved, get that rock solid grip and sight picture. That's easy. Then so what happens when you push contact shoot that and get your gun to go out of battery? So what happens now if he has to push his gun? Come over here, cinder blocks right there. Here. If he gets the gun out of battery, nothing's happening. You see? Where are you at? That's one way or another. If you were in a scuffle and if he was facing me and I'm having to push my gun into him because we're wrestling, he can now get that gun back in battery. Can you do it?
Oh, yeah. Talking about racket?
Yeah.
Or pull away?
So this is what I'm wanting to show you guys. Either you got to get that slide forward to make it work, or make space. But if you can't make space, you may have to drive your hand against the slide. You could, but that...
Might have to push into him more.
Yeah, try that. Get back up on the line and block your slide with your hand. It's not going to hurt you. Maybe just a little. I just want you to feel that. Push firmly. So draw the gun out, block it good and hard. You've got, does that hammer move when you fire that?
No hammer, no. That's the block. It's like a block.
Okay. Are you scared right now? I think Mississippi doesn't want to do this. Just put firm pressure behind it and pop a shot off. It ain't gonna hurt you. Tap rack. Do it again. Make sense? Who was scared a little bit? Big boy was. Literally, if you had nowhere to go, guys, if Z had me pinned to a wall and I couldn't make space, you know, if I can't go anywhere, vice versa, I can't make space, and this being pushed into him is driving the gun out of battery, I may have to block this. Boom! And then he's probably gonna move a little bit, and I can get back into it. Do you understand why I'm showing you that? It's not just to, like, you know, around with your guns.
You mentioned that police department has them do it with their thumb, which is hurts a little bit.
You ever done it with your thumb? I mean, I've seen 40s take a dude's thumb and like hyperextend it. So you gotta really, you hear what he's saying? I've tried it, but with a 40, it moves pretty good if you don't have a big enough hand too.
If you don't have an option, it wasn't something I want to train, but if you don't have an option because you can't get a hand, you could do it, but I wouldn't want to train that shit.
No.
Make sense? Let's top our mags.
Hey, while we're up here loading up, let's hit this real quick dry. So the way I teach, in close to somebody, much to what Mick was talking about earlier, you can push the gun out of battery, right? The old Jackie Chan, you push it out of battery, and then you take it apart and give it back to him, you know? That's what I teach, but nah. So you push it out of battery, like I said, and if I can't make space, is there other ways to make space? All right, do I want to stay up on him in case he keeps coming? Maybe he's big as hell and he falls on me and he's just covered me and I can't make space or I'm falling off balance, right? Can I put something in there to manage the space between he and I? Call it basing and managing space. Basing because I don't want to be off balance. My athletic stance, moving around just like we were getting jerked around out there. Did anybody fall over? No, because you're moving athletically, I call it. Staying balanced. You're basing. You have a base, like a pyramid. Can you tip over a pyramid real easy? It's got a big wide ass square base, right? Small at the top. Same thing here, I get wide here. I'm going against this guy. If he is covering me and I don't have hands, maybe I'm pulling this out. Can my head manage space by it? So he's reaching for the gun or attacking me or whatever. Can I, look at this. Look what I'm doing. Is my hands doing anything? All right, he can still go for the gun, but I can throw him off and I can still hit this in battery. Boom, boom, boom. So not gonna do anything with our heads out here, but I'm just letting you realize that it's common in wrestling, American wrestling in high school. They use their head all the time. You'll see them here, they're bumping heads. They put their heads in this notch because I know he can't go under me and get the advantage on me if there's something in his way. So bend your knees like you're gonna grab my legs. Go up, go down. What's managing the space? My head, right? It works just like hands do, and it's better than hands sometimes, right? Because it gives my hands freedom to do whatever they're doing, all right? But I do like to not stay close to him. So if I'm trying to, a lot of times you're using that head if I have to, but in the sports sense, my head is just used so my hands are free so I can do other things, right? And I can be offensive from this position, but I'm not trying to take him down, I'm trying to make space. So if I was here and his hands are doing something, you know what I mean? I could pop him up and go under because I've managed the space in my head until I could get under, but I'm not trying to take him down, I'm trying to make space. So I'm getting here and then I'm trying to replace that, right? He's going for my gun, I don't want him touching my gun. Or going on my holster, grab my gun on my holster. This is the holster, go ahead, grab it, right? I can start here if he got the drop on me, but then I'm replacing that with another wedge. Just wedging, place saver, adding something else, here, elbow, the freaking, this little thing, or the, what's Tony Blauer call it, the outside 90, the spear. He says outside 90. This is basically all the spear is. It's just saying there's a reaction to something. Chin down and freaking reacting, making space. There's no scientific thing about it. You put something in there to make space.
Tony, he just said your shit isn't scientific.
It's not.
And then he reiterated
it's simple.
It's not.
It's a principle of fighting. You have to base, you have to be balanced, and you have to manage the space in order to do whatever you're trying to do, whether it be get away, whether it be create an opportunity for you to get him, to subdue him, or to make space so you can, if we're boxing, boxers don't want to stay in here, right? Unless they're the bigger guy trying to bully this guy. They want to stay out where you got maximum effective punch potential, and I can move, right? Floyd Mayweather, does he like to be inside? You ever heard of Floyd Mayweather? Mm-hmm. He wants to be out here, moving, shooting, but not. But, so the point is, I like to get one-hand shots in retention. This is called retention. And I have a place on my body. It's like a touch point for me, or a reminder of where my gun should go so it doesn't go out of battery. And that's to my rib cage. That usually at my rib cage, it might be different from you, but somewhere along this line, right? From the holster or from here. I was out here shooting, he comes in and I have to manage the space now. I'm at my rib cage. Some people say flag your finger or your thumb. Some people don't. The reason being is they say that somebody grabs your gun, they can twist it out of your hand easier or knock it down easier if your thumb is not wrapped like so with one hand grip. Me, I don't think you can do that to me. I think I gorilla grip it strong enough when I'm like this. You're not gonna knock it out of my hand. And that came from people like drawing out of holsters, hitting their gun on a car door or something like that and then making it fly. Kind of like what Mick's story was about a gun flying one time. All right, you can do it either way, thumb in or thumb out. I like the flag there because I pin it against my rib cage and it gives me that cant that I need for the slide to action. Because if it's here, what's gonna happen when I shoot? Same thing that happened when your hand was behind it, right? It's gonna be here, so I'm gonna get one shot. Probably not gonna go down because we just talked about somebody taking 7 shots and not dying, and Mick's talked about yesterday about the video where the guy got shot and kept moving, right? So I need to can it. It's not anything sexy or anything, I'm just keeping the gun in action, keeping it in battery. And I automatically, from my rib cage, it kind of points straight down my arm into this hip girdle, which is a good spot to hit somebody when you want them to stop moving or being able to move. Breaking the hip, right? That hip girdle is a sensitive area for somebody to get shot. They're not just gonna get hit and be on PCP. Sometimes it can incapacitate them to where they can't physically do something because it's hit there, shattered, whatever happens in the hip girdle, right? So I'm not just giving them the option to keep moving. They can still move because they'll start shunting with these bullet holes, but if I take away the physical means by which they move, connected to their legs, I got a better chance of getting them to stop.
Even if they want to, they can't.
Yeah. It's like me tying your shoes together and you being strong enough to run, but I tied your shoes together with some type 10 nylon or something and you can't break it and you can't do it.
Is that even a thing, type 10 nylon?
No, I made it up. I am inventing it though. It's my business plan. So here, key things, rib cage, touch point, right? So I got that angle. All right, angle down towards his hip because it's pretty easy. Everything's kind of in line from my shoulder down, right? It's easy I have to make my wrist do something to come up to here. Watch my wrist. I have to manipulate that wrist for it to shoot high, right? If I come here, just gun in line with my forearm and my shoulder, it automatically wants to go there pretty much on most size men, right? Anywhere, and I can keep finding it. If I'm shooting and I got the ability to shoot, I'll find it, right?
What else is happening there?
Penis.
Look at the angle of the dangle. If he's missing, he's not sending rounds 50 feet away, 100 feet away. They're hitting a couple feet behind him. Still not ideal, but crowded building.
All right, you see the laser the whole time? All right, now I also, by shooting at his hip, I'm not putting myself in danger of shooting myself, right? That's why you see people, they're blocking the punch and they want to stay here and do this. Because once I'm out here, I don't need to be this. I'm going to be here, all right? If he tries to punch me, I need to react anyway. Boom, getting the gun out. My chin's already tucked because I'm in an athletic fighting stance. I'm ready to fight, right? So, and I'm here, he keeps pursuing. Am I in danger of shooting myself here if I'm, boom, once I get enough space, then I start that point shooting that we already been doing.
Every one of those was a penis shot. I saw it.
If we don't kill him, we're gonna make him not be able to reproduce, hopefully.
Put more dumb offspring out there.
All right. So you see what I'm doing. So we're gonna start out there, coming up to this point, shooting, can it off, right? We're gonna be aiming, you see where we put the paper there? Generally a hip type area. And we'll get you close enough. Hopefully we don't blow the paper off, but if the paper's a little high, just get a little closer so it's more at a hip angle for you, right? So everything's in line, okay? You're not gonna put your hand up yet. I want you to keep your hand out of the way for now, just to get used to shooting it. We're not going up, we're not doing any of this, just in that hip. We're gonna work that a little bit, work about a mag probably, and then we'll start working you getting that hand out there. If we feel safe enough to do that, you're not gonna shoot your hand. You see what I mean? I don't want you to be scared of doing something. That way you train yourself out of it. Then that's what you have to do. You have to manage space. I can't allow him to take up the space and do what he wants, or we're just gonna be fighting for the gun. Keep coming at me now. If I don't manage the space, grab the gun. Grab the gun. Now it's a fight for the gun, and now how bad of a problem do I have now versus when he didn't have the gun? No. I mean, yeah, he can do some moves or whatever, do some swim moves like a defensive lineman playing football. Doubt he's gonna do that, but he's not gonna break it. Once I put this in here or here, it's not moving. It's hard for him to move that unless he does some kind of technique that's more advanced, right? Most people don't know. So I'm here, boom, boom. Look, I can hold him all day here. Then I could, boom, 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 boom. All right, so we're gonna work that retention shot from the rib cage. That's just a place saver or a placeholder for you to think about where to put it. Can it off, I flag my thumb, so I keep that cant. You don't have to, but as long as you got it canted, I flag.
You'll find out real quick if you don't have it canted enough.
Yeah, they hit you right in the rib and it won't go in battery, right? You're gonna slap rack. Well, once y'all get up on the line, we'll get you set on your distance and you're gonna go out one shot on the whistle. So we'll control each shot with the whistle until we're comfortable with it and we can speed up the drill. Make sense? Act like you got a gun, no gun, just a finger, and get to that spot where you're at your rib cage and you can hit that spot we got marked as a hip right now. All right? Be aware, take your left hand right now, and I want you to hold the back of your head, not because that's what you're gonna do in a fight, just because a rangeism of, hey, I don't want you to lose track of what's going on and get your hand out here around because you're not doing anything else with it, okay? So we're gonna make that hand do something up here. Got it? So, draw your gun now. It should be loaded because we're keeping them loaded now. Go ahead and get your finger aligned with the slide. Flag your thumb or not, but find that reference point on your rib cage.
Chris, hand goes to the back of the head.
Hand to the back of the head. Find that reference point on your rib cage.
Step
Make
off
sure
the
you got
target a
that
little
cat
bit.
either with the flag thumb or not. And on Mickey's whistle, you're gonna shoot one shot. Another one.
All your guns still in battery? About to find out.
Right there, you're coming straight from the holster. Now, hey, you can come straight from the holster. What's your name again, Buddy?
Buddy, yeah.
I see what Buddy's doing here. Buddy, hey, look at me real quick. Everybody looking at me? You can have it down here. You're gonna have less control. The tighter something is to your body, just like when you brought that gun in close to your body, it was harder for somebody to grab or take away, right? You're in a struggle. Lock that thing so you have a frame that's connected to something. That way, if his hips move left or right, how would I aim? Would I use my wrist or would I do this? You see that? So I don't want to be here. I don't want to have that ability to maneuver that weapon too much because it's unsafe for me to do that.
Like
I'll
a
end up
gun
hitting
turret.
something over here. I want something large, gross motor skill, controlling the direction laterally or up and down of that shot. At the reference point, now my hip moves. You see what I mean? It's all one piece. I don't want something squirrely down here. Yeah. I want one piece. One piece. Move, move, move. My hip does it. Follow me? So lock it in and go ahead and get ready on the whistle. Cant that gun off. Pin almost like the magazine well to your belly on the side there so you got a good cant. Good. Lock it in to that, boom. Your hip, it's part of your hip now. It's part of your hip.
And your skinny jean ensemble.
Boom, part of your hip. That's, okay, sorry. Part of the hip, part of the hip. All in the hip, all in the hip. Ready on the whistle. All right, still got bullets? Yep. All right, 2 shots on the whistle. Again. Don't, look, there's too much. Lock it, make it one part of you. On the whistle. Damn, you're killing it, Chris. Keep going to that tape right there.
Reload!
Right. Reload in your space, reload in your workspace, and get back in that position. Everybody good? All right, use your hip to angle to the left and shoot one, angle to the right and shoot one, just within your target area in that hip area. So on the whistle, angle the hip just a little bit to the left, shoot, angle to the right, shoot. 2 shots on the whistle. Again.
Did you miss the paper? Make it work, make it work!
Just get a little closer and hit that cardboard. On the whistle, 2 again. Slap rack, buddy. Clear it out. Keep going on the whistle. So the drill, we're gonna put it into play, right? This guy's just got painted, so for right now, we're just gonna have a hand up where it would be, wrap around behind. He had a good question, talking about how's your body bladed. Always blade away from the threat with your gun side, right? My holster should be natural. I know it is for like cops, guys that carry guns on the outside waistband holster professionally. You know, if somebody's attacking you or there's a threat, I want to keep this away from them and I want to maximize my ability to reach them with whatever I'm making space with, right? Right, so I'm taking that away, giving this the distance to grab or pull or hit, whatever the case may be. Who's next? All right, ready, fight. Last sight picture, don't jerk it back in.
Gotcha.
Again, make sure you're pointing at that hip. Gun locked in, cannon,
Yeah.
ready, fight. Don't pull it back in.
Gotcha.
Walk off there while you're tack magging. Got your gun up in your workspace, get that magazine out. Tack mag, holster, go move back around. Come on, Big Tim. Tim's angle at the hip is like at his titty. So squat down a little bit, get in a fighting stance. One, blade that gun off. You're left-handed. Blade. All right, where are you aiming? All right, get in closer, step forward. Ready,
Gable.
fight. Last sight picture, your finger's not on the trigger while you're getting a sight picture. All right, again. When you're ready, when you get a last sight picture, what do you do when you get a sight picture? You're ready to shoot that, right? Get on the hip, right there. Ready, fight. Ready, it's prepping. Good. Move that way, tack mag.
Did I hit? Did it work?
All part of your body, right? Get in a little closer. He's on you. He's on top of you. Right there. Ready, fight! Slap, right! Yeah! Hey, if you already moved off, you don't have to stay the drill. You moved off, there's a sense of going back closer to him and doing it again, right? That's too gaming. All right, do it again. Did it go out of battery because of what?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it hooked on your shirt.
Okay.
Look, get that thumb, get that reference point. Mine's my rib. If I'm flagged, it's part of you. Boom, look at that. Ready, fight! What's he got? What's he got? You good? All right, move off tack mag. Gas him up. Ready, fight! What do you got? Is he good? Get in there, get in there, get in there. Ready, fight! Think y'all good enough to do it from the holster?
Yes.
So what it requires is this, right? So wherever your holster is, if you're in the front appendix, you can't do the two-hand, right? Because you got your hand controlling. I got a trap, right? Or trap the garment with that single hand, all right? We're not gonna speed through it. Don't try to be fast. So if I was here, whatever, boom, boom, and I need to make it a part of me before my finger's on the trigger. Make sense? So I'm not like this. Part of me, trigger. Part of me, trigger. Make sense? So we're not doing it fast. Let's be safe. Let's be safe. Err on the side of safety, right? All right. So get in there. You're gonna stay there. You're not moving away from him at all until that gun is drawn and you shot two. Ready, fight. Oh, moving. Watch the angle here. You dropped that full mag. Do it again.
Induce the malfunction on your clothes, probably.
Yeah.
That's why we're
That's
doing
why
it.
I flag. It's more important for the gun not to go out of battery. I mean, if they got a hold of my gun, then I'm gonna address that.
By squeezing the trigger.
Ready, go. Ah, good sight picture. All right, he's down?
Down.
He's down? All right, move off, tack mag. Who's up?
If you held it on there.
Ready, fight. Beautiful, beautiful. That was good. Kill him again. Good draw, one-handed from appendix carry. Garment in the way. Did a pretty good job. Hey, you talking shit, man? Give me your gun, fight! Oh.
Suarez International.
Nice. Move off, tack mag in your workspace. Ready, fight! What do you got?
Good.
You good? All right, what do you got around you?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody was there.
In my scenario, there's no buddy, man. We're in the desert. Everybody's went twice? Let's do the dingle hopper. You want to fill up?
What time is it?
12. You want to eat?
I say we do lunch. And
Everybody's shock knife first.
huh?
Yeah.
If I was you, I'd top all your mags and shit before we go to lunch. Then all we got to do is come right back out here. After lunch, we're going to be doing a lot of moving the rest of the day.
Some of the drills we did today, right? Moving around, getting jerked around, not getting a good sight picture, and shooting in close, shooting in far, retention. That was all based off of your movement, correct?
Yeah.
Are you always just basing things off of your movement? Or do you have to base it off the threat's movement? I introduced to you the dingle hopper.
I introduced to you.
So the dingle hopper moves, right? We're not gonna give you, I don't wanna game it too much, but what's the off button on a person if you're trying to eliminate the threat? Like we were shooting earlier in that ocular cavity, I think is the way you described it.
Ocular vault.
The ocular vault is locked up, except I access it with my bullets, right?
The gatekeeper. Gozar.
So I like to do this. This is about 10 feet, right? I can hold this thing, look. Can he move? All right. So you're gonna be talking shit to this guy, and when he decides to up and move to you, then you draw and you shoot. Now it's an abstract drill, right? So we're not gonna talk, he's got a gun out, and we're not gonna say I have my gun out already. We're just doing it to get the movement. But I want you to shoot him, and whatever you can, shoot accurately with speed, but you have to, he's not gonna go down unless you turn him off. As soon as he dies, he's gonna be just like he is right now. All right, boom, 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 boom. And then Mick is gonna give you a target to shoot. It's one of these pieces of steel. It'll be one,
Halloween,
orange, penis, or X. So drill starts when the guy's moving. Ready? Shooter ready, stand by. Hey, Mick.
Whoa, man, what's your problem?
Mick. Mick.
Fuck, what? I told
Hey,
you to stop!
hey,
I told you to...
Penis! You good?
Yeah.
Here, I got a gun for you, buddy. I got a gun for you. I got a gun for you. X.
Sorry, I dropped the ball.
All right.
Did I hit? Did it work? Doesn't need another.
Oh, I seen you on Instagram, Bud Bo Baggins.
Bubbo Baggins.
Bud Bo Baggins. Hey! Hey, you, man.
Number one! Did I hit?
What do you got? Oh, you got Y and F on your head, huh? What's that stand for? Young and retarded? Boo? Bro? Bro?
Halloween! Halloween! Nice group on the Halloween target.
On his little bitty penis area.
Shooter! Shooter! Shooter!
Hey, somebody grab the spray glue real quick.
Cook County.
What the guy? Hey, I do what I want. Hey, I took your buddy's gun. I don't give a what you say.
Oh! Dead man's gun! Penis!
3 shots. We'll go 3 on the steel.
Did I hit? Did it work?
Did it work?
Did it work? Did it work?
My gun need more ammo, maybe, because I just shot a bunch. Is it a slide lock or is it a tac mag? Would I like to keep those bullets?
Signs of a professional, guys. Signs of a professional.
Hey, give me a, hey, 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 hey!
Halloween! Halloween!
Nice, that's good reaction on that Halloween, huh? What do you got? What do you got? Gun up in your workspace? What, you still know what's going on though. What's your name, man?
Mississippi, sir!
Mississippi. Mississippi's a punk ass little he'll be, hey, you, I'll kill you.
Halloween! Ineffective! Finger on the trigger when you're doing that final assessment. Yeah.
Hey, what do you got? We're not slide lock reload. Did y'all go to slide lock? You're dropping the mag on the ground. Keep the mag with you. True. It's not a slide lock. You just got extra bullets. All right? We went through this, right? Where's my mag? What's going on? Hey, chill out, guys. I got this, right? I'm just checking real quick. Okay. All right. Got that. All right, ready to go.
Yeah, it's controlled. Okay. It's totally controlled. You're slowing yourself down, taking control of the area. Officer Duchenstein.
Switch. The switch happens. Hey.
It's not. That's not it.
You know that looking around? That looking around part? Like, bam, this just happened. Now I'm going in my head like, what the just happened? All right. automatically me and my mindset is I was in a fight, so I want to have a loaded gun if I have the rounds, right? I just got in a fight, my gun's about empty. Whatever the context may be, something else might happen. Maybe they start shooting again. I just shot 2 people at least. Like, what is going on? Let me get a fresh mag, you know? Let me be ready to explain, hey, no, guys, it's all right, I got this, or whatever the case may be, whatever's going on, right? So breaking that focus that comes along with the adrenaline, right? That tunnel vision, you're breaking it. We're not doing it to look sexy on the range. I hate that. It's dramatic as You're just doing it to figure out, all right, now I'm out of that world and let me get a bit more perspective and more situational awareness besides what I just did, right? Approach him like a cop, talk to him.
I'll pretend like the gun's not out.
Hey man, what's going on? Hey.
Bro, I'm just hiding behind these bricks, dude.
Hey, what are you doing back there?
Hey, don't worry about, hey, you, man. I got something for your ass.
Penis, penis, penis!
One more. All right, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, you, dude. You.
Penis, penis!
Lock that right hand. Elbow.
Halloween, Halloween.
Vice grip. That's your hand. X is the vice grip. That's cool. All right, relax. In your workspace. Don't drop the mag. It's still got bullets in it. You're controlled now. You don't have to hurry to do anything now, right?
All your guys have enough retention on your holsters to keep your guns intact as you're jumping around. So a miss is an immediate push-ups. You're starting doing jumping jacks. And you got to sing for us. Whoever started, get back in. Let's do it again. What do you want to sing, Adam? Adam's going to go with like Lionel Richie. All night long.
What am I gonna say?
All right, you don't know if he's got a gun now.
I want some jumping jacks.
Don't know much
It ain't me.
I can't hear.
history.
You, Brand. You and your mom.
X, X! Perfect. Took you 3 seconds
What do you
from the
got?
time I called it.
What do you got? All right, let's gas her up. Gas her up. Don't drop the mag. Get one out first. Get one out first. Get one out first. Don't make sense to empty your gun out when there's nothing else to put in it right then, right?
I would press check it before you put it away too. Who's up? Officer Tight Ass. This guy always follows the rules.
I love you. You love me.
Ew.
Happy family.
Ew.
Double leg. Double leg.
Penis! Nice.
Look at this guy. Cookville.
I don't hear a song though. Where do you live in Oak Lawn?
95th and Harlem.
Oh. My dad grew up in Mount
Hey!
Greenwood. Halloween! Ineffective!
What do you got? What's around you? Is this guy dead?
He's dead.
All right. Might need to shoot again here in a minute.
Okay.
Let's get ready for it. Don't drop the mag. Get the mag out first. In your workspace. In your workspace. There you go. Retain your mag. You got some bullets. Now go ahead and holster and you knock out 5 push-ups.
Where do you live?
Nashville.
What do you do for work again?
Photography.
Photography.
I'm a hipster model. Hey!
Penis! I just want to keep saying it.
What do you got? Is this guy dead? Don't shoot him. All right. Let's get something out and put in there. Nice. Nice.
Nice thumb check.
Make sure, hey, just something to think about. You know, I know it's a lot. If you're putting back a half-empty mag or whatever, don't put it where you're gonna grab it immediately. Just put it in a pocket or something so you ain't gonna grab it out if you did a mag change, slide lock later, you know.
Who's up?
Something
Who's
to think
up?
about.
Start a bouncing, Satanist.
Satan is awesome. I love.
What is your song,
Hey!
man? You are a musician. X!
Man. You had a couple misses. I had to bring it back to you.
Go easy now. That's
Relax.
a Foresight Solutions
we gotta-
pistol he's running.
We got to consciously calm ourselves down now, right? You're good. Go ahead and holster.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton.
You like cotton? You like cotton? There you go. Get some of that, buddy. Get some of that.
Halloween! Nice.
What
Did
do you
I
got?
hit?
Just got this?
Did it work?
All right. All right, get a mag out. Chill, chill, relax, relax.
Yeah, what are you guys
Start
not
thinking.
doing?
Thinking about what's going on, what I got to do next, what's important now.
Slow it down.
You ever heard WIN acronym? WIN? What's important now?
I thought that's what I do every day.
All I do is win, win, win. Hey, give us, come back here, Tim. Give us a view in the life of a cop. Maybe it's a high-risk warrant. You're coming up, there's a guy, suspect, just talk it. Go ahead. What's up, man?
Say, hey, what's
Who
going
called?
on, man?
Hey, who called you? My wife?
Yeah, man, what's going on today?
Bro, she's acting crazy, man. I didn't do shit though.
Let me just want to see your hands.
I didn't do shit, man. I'm telling you, I ain't do
We
shit,
just want to see what's going on.
bro. I'm just sitting here. You're on my property.
I understand. We got called
Look,
here.
all you pencil mustache cops are the same.
Hey.
You come out here, you're talking shit to me, doing whatever you want.
1-1!
One.
1!
Finger on the trigger, ready to go. Don't drop it, don't drop it. What we got? This guy's still dead? This guy's still dead, right? All right, what do you got? Get that gun away from him. Move it up, move it out of his hand. Oh, that was good, man.
Who's up? Everybody?
All right, let's try this, Mick.
Okay.
We're gonna get want to get 2 shots on every steal that he calls. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna be right here. We're gonna tell you to draw, and I'm just gonna be moving this around, try to impede where you're seeing, and you got to get a position to hit that steal without hitting him. Okay?
Is it cover or is it something that he shouldn't be muzzling?
He's a person, right? It's a crowd, right? If you're the guy that's gonna stand in front of Eve or do something, you think everybody else is doing that same thing? No, something's going on over here. They're going the other way, right? You're gonna see that. They're coming this way, and you're trying to save somebody, or my wife's over there talking to that guy. I gotta get over there. These all they see is, hey, danger, I'm getting out of here. So I want you to just move. They come in front of you, you gotta bring that muzzle around, here, here. I ain't got my cert on me. So if Mick is moving around, right? I'm like, hey, sir, watch out, watch out. I'm talking. Hey, look, man, look, man. Hey, if he gets up on me, hey, stop, stop. Boom. Right? I'm not gonna move you around too much.
Who's up?
But I will chase you. So Mick's gonna tell you as you're moving what you need to hit. So Mick, give him at least 3 different steel targets to hit.
10-4.
2 on each, 2 on each.
Every
after
miss
the
is
third
still
steal's
5
hit.
push-ups. Every miss is still 5 push-up. Dance.
So this is just a civilian. He's just trying to get the out of here.
Dance.
Go.
1 Halloween X.
They gave you an order.
Ineffective. Ineffective. Hit.
Move wherever you want. It'll move.
1 in Halloween. Get out of the way. Hit, hit. Ineffective, ineffective.
This guy went to sleep. It was taking too long.
Woo! I think that's like 30 push-ups, bro. Officer Tight Ass. You will comply with my commands, or I will wrestle you.
What's going on out there, man? Guy's got a gun with a big penis, I think. Go.
Penis Penis Halloween 1! Ineffective!
Nice. So you're putting a lot of things together here, right? Not muzzling, being safe, moving around, being athletic, getting your balance. Then all that together, you got to still control that trigger. In this situation, shooting like this, we're not thinking about all these things that you were trying to teach you in marksmanship about, you know, which hand's doing what, or these three amigos. You're gripping the out of it, like Mick was saying, and getting the shots where they're supposed to be. If you ain't trained enough at this point to do that in that situation, you're still in that situation. Grip that make it happen.
I want to see some push-up.
Ah,
X!
fire.
Penis! Ineffective! X! Yeah! How many push-ups did he earn, boys?
You good? Can you move fast in skinny jeans? Shoot.
Halloween 1X! Ineffective!
Sorry, man, I'm just trying. Hey, man, look, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Breathe!
Hey, why you shoot those guys, man? I don't know. You told me to. Hey, man, can I get a haircut, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Why you doing those jumping jacks?
I don't know. Some guy
1X! Penis! Ineffective! Careful, careful. You got a lot of shit out there. One more hit on
Muzzle.
that. Yep. Penis. Oh, bro, you earned so many push-ups I lost count. Way to fight through it.
Nice jumping jacks, like an Afghan.
Yeah, he bounces.
Yo.
Halloween 1-1! I think you still owe me one on the
1-1.
Halloween, and
Another
you owe
one,
me another
another
one.
one. Hey, buddy. Hey. Trying to give you a blowjob. The more you know what to do when something's moving at you like that, positioning, the more you don't have to think about that part. All right? If the pole's next to you, hold them off. Could you go one hand possibly? Yeah? If you need to. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Go!
Halloween penis.
Get down!
Sir, why are you doing that?
Penis.
Get down. I told you twice, get down. I think I just shot you in the shoulder. Not
No,
my
man, it don't
fault.
hurt. He shot 3 different steel targets. Like you give him another one, penis?
You know,
I just want to say penis.
he couldn't hit that one, so I think I gotta go.
Oh, I'm going?
How about some jumping jacks like the rest of us?
I was waiting for him to get ready.
How a Green Beret does jumping jacks, it's actually not really very exciting.
Yeah.
Halloween!
Hey, back up. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
X!
Hey. What?
Penis! Ineffective! Yeah, I think the Green Beret just earned himself a serious pile of push-ups. Although, that was good. Did you guys see his composure? I think I had 2 misses. I did them.
I don't know what I was doing on the penis, man. Where was I missing to?
They were all over the place. You were all jumpy. No, I think you were just shooting right over the top of it, actually.
I was aiming for the head of the penis.
But if it was like an invading force, you would have got a couple guys.
That's what I'm thinking. He's got me. He knows. Hey, in my scenario.
Do I need to sing too?
Yes.
What's his name? Me too.
Ask what those guys are doing out there, man. What are they doing out there? Police officer. What are they doing?
Who? What's going on out there?
You got a jumping jacket at the same time.
Oh. What are y'all doing out there?
Do all of your people at your agency do jumping jacks as they're investigating a call?
Look at this backwards ass fucking jumping jack.
Halloween penis X! Effective!
Move him out of your way. Move him out of your way, dude.
Excuse me, sir, I'm in the middle of a gunfight. Could you please stand down for a moment?
I'd say after the second time, he's a terrorist.
I'll let you.
Hit him there. So look, I know it's not a real person, right? But look, can I do that? Why are you scared to not touch him? So he's moving again. He moves here on me. Right there. Just push him out the way. Right. Some of you were just, I know you probably not be like, well, I don't know what he wants me to do with his apparatus thing or whatever. I was moving it. We moved it out of the way. We pushed it. A couple of get the off me. Just move it. You don't have to just. That's why we teach these other positions, right? We got here. Muzzle control. What are you doing, man? If you were walking backwards or moving around doing a lot of stuff with not knowing your environment, like we have a controlled environment here with this pea gravel and not a lot of things here to get in your way as far as shooting. Thinking a house, thinking public area with people running around like we just had. All right, could you potentially find yourself on your back? Cops, sometimes they get attacked, and the speed of violence is a lot like you getting a huge adrenaline boost and everything seeming slow to you, only like a couple of seconds like we were talking about earlier. And because of your perception of that, you're moving super fast because you feel like you're not moving fast enough. So everything's sped up. So a guy I'm gonna attack you, he comes at you and the cop's trying to draw, right? And figure out what's going on because you surprised the shit out of him, maybe doing something like Mick's approach earlier with the knife. He starts stumbling back, trying to get away, get his shit out, he falls. It happens. It don't matter how athletic you are, even if you're a super athlete. No, I'm just kidding. But it doesn't matter. Even if you're a wrestler, if you got good base, you get caught off guard enough, you could be stumbling in a real world scenario, right? You could end up on your back. And they're gonna be moving fast at you because if they're doing something to this degree right now, they're amped up just as much as you are. It ain't like, I'm sure they're kind of conditioned a little bit because they're police or because they're a bad guy, maybe they've done a few things, but they just flip the switch to attack and they're amped up. They know you have a gun as well, potentially, right? Definitely applicable for guys in Tim's line of work and Joel's line of work, right? So you end up there, they're gonna be up on you quick. You could have that gun out and shoot, right? Boom, boom, boom. He's got his leg up even. Notice what he's not doing. You can flag yourself, right? You don't want to shoot your knees. Well, what if he had to get on his side to get up? Moved his knees out the way, right? He can come on this side of the knees, he can come on that side of the knees, whatever, but he's treating it just like that dingle bopper that I just had in front of you. He's not muzzling his own legs, right? We don't want to get too amped up, shoot our legs. So you can shoot in between your legs, you can lean to one side and shoot, you can lean to the other side and shoot, and then after you eliminated that threat, you're gonna have to get up. See the way you got up? All y'all gonna have to do this at least once, I'm sure. Sit on my butt, I can be here, right? And then when I get up, put my gun, we already did the transfer between hands, right? Bilateral transfers for these scientist types and switching hands for us types, right? Switch hands. So if I'm getting up to this side, I'm gonna get up to this, if I can get up to my good side, I will, so I can keep my gun in my strong hand, or my more proficient hand anyway. Here.
See how his hand is turned that way? Not the other way around, like
Not
this. Because if
And
he's
not
there,
this.
I could just drive into him and bend him right over himself.
I'm doing where it naturally wants to be, right here. A buffer. I could go start on my forearm and then I can build up to my hand. And notice my hand's on the ground flat and the opposite side foot's on the ground flat, right? Look at this. Can I come forward and kick him possibly. Can I protect my face if I had to, even with my gun in my hand? Oh, he's hitting me. Right? Yeah, no, boom. So I'm here, but I'm just swinging this leg through. For guys that aren't kid or wearing a lot of shit or not very flexible, I tell them to go to their knee. You can come all the way back behind your hand with your foot and come up. I can shoot this way too. Just like we were yesterday, boom, boom, boom. I can shoot. Or I can come up to my knee, and if he starts driving into me here, I still got some balance, right? I can slide back on my knee, still hold him off or whatever
Now
the case
what's
may
that
be,
look
right?
like? We're right back where we were earlier, where he made space.
So do me a favor. Everybody lay down real quick. So I'm here, right? We're just gonna talk about the mechanics of getting up right now. All right, so lean back right here, knees. Now pretend you got a gun, and I want you to go over your knees, come to the side. Miss your knees, go to the other side. All right, back to the middle. Now, go to your strong hand only. Sit up on your butt like me. All right, so if you're right-handed, your left hand will be down, your right foot will be down. If you're right-handed, opposite, right? Now, don't get up yet, just do this.
Oh,
This leg's in
balance
front. All right, you do that? Now, just take that leg that's hanging straight like this and put the knee down here. Can y'all get up from here? Could you shoot from here? All right, could I slide back? Could I go in? All right, try it again. Here. So that straight leg's out in front of, not behind this foot. Because look, if I try to get up here, look, now I gotta uncross this thing. So it's straight. Got me? Knee. If you wanna go to your foot, you can. It's just, when you got a lot of shit on, it's kind of difficult. You end up here, right? Now go back down, switch hands. Off hand. Other side. Sit up. Swing it through. Boom. Come up to your position. Pretty easy. Now, if you had to do it fast under duress, could you do it? Like if I was running at you with a shock knife, could you get up before I get to you? Let's see. Adam first. I'm gonna give you a good distance. If your feet are flat on the ground, even if you're leaning over, I won't shock you.
All the way like this?
On your back. So do it slow. Switching hands, boom, up to your feet. That's, if your feet are flat on the ground, if you lean over or not, I won't shock you. If they're not on the ground, I'm gonna shock you, you gotta get up. Or I'm gonna keep shocking.
Uncle Creepo.
I'll let Mick tell me when to go.
Engage!
Pretty good. Next, we're just gonna make sure you're moving at the right speed here.
Pretty sure somebody's about to get shocked.
We gotta motivate somebody to move with speed. Try it without it real quick. Boom, boom, boom. On you, Mick.
No, Daddy!
Hey, come here real quick though. You're just getting up, I understand. So lay back down like you were. I'm not gonna shock you. Now come back the way you got up. He put both feet down. He jumped up from here. Go up to your knee. Slide your knee back. Slide your knee back. Stand up. It's the difference, all right? That's why you don't want your feet close together, right? A base. Good job.
Whose ear pro's that?
Wanna try it without me chasing you? Why are you way back behind the cone? Where everybody...
Are we doing it now?
No.
You're like,
that fucking thing. You need to try this, or because you think you're like a state wrestling champ, you don't need to? Please shock him.
single leg. That's everybody? So that leads into the drill, right? What I'm gonna do is use a dingle bopper. We got a white spot to hit, right? I'm gonna put you on your back, somewhere where you're not gonna hit anything crazy. I'm gonna give it to you low so you ain't shooting over the berm. I want you to shoot 2 from your back. I'll get him out the way. You stand with your strong hand. We might go to weak hand after we do everybody's strong hand. Get up on your strong hand side, meaning your strong hand's got the gun, and you're gonna put 2 into Halloween.
You said before we get to our feet?
Before you get to your feet. You can get to this point, boom, boom. Or you can be at this point, boom, boom. Then I got my last sight picture. I'm seeing what's going on, gassing up.
You guys all comfortable with this with a loaded gun now? Do you want to try this with an unloaded gun, or are you good? You trust yourself not to flag your own legs? Okay.
Well, we'll find out. Get that tourniquet ready.
No jokes. For real, if you're not comfortable.
We're gonna do it with the gun, not from the holster. We'll have the gun out. Really, I see yourself trying to get to it as you're going down, right? And I don't really want to risk that. So, move over some. I don't want to aim at those bricks. So we'll say go, boom, 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 assessing, getting his last sight picture. Make sense? All right. What happens when you start switching hands and you're getting up, or you're not utilizing, the gun is not in the safe direction, or you're not aiming to fire, your finger comes off the trigger, right? All right, so keep that in mind. You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Ineffective.
Hit.
Good again.
You're good, you're good. All right, when he comes up, that's when you fire.
Somebody's been practicing
what do you
a little
got?
bit before class.
All right, gas her up. Good.
He held it different for me.
Yeah.
Good job.
You about just got pitched, bro. He about just pulled you onto your ass.
We're not gonna beat it to death, but you see the principle, right?
Yeah.
Getting a good base.
You guys can practice that every time you get up off your living room floor. Just think about it. Who's up?
Does anybody have a toddler kid at home? A toddler? You take a toddler and sit them on their butt, they automatically get up like this. They'll do 2 hands or whatever, but they do that. They don't get up all old manny and shit. We'll probably make this harder. I don't like it that they get to get the grip and get a little line on sight already. It's pretty easy.
Close your eyes. Lay your head to the earth.
There you go. Good idea. Go.
Ah, yeah, make it work.
What do you got? This guy's dead? All right. Get your senses about you.
Bore Sight Solutions, that's your gun.
Relax.
This is not going on my report again. Not this time.
Good. You notice what he did too? If your leg's in the way, can you move your leg? So put your knees up. Now put your knee down and move your gun off to the side, like he's gonna put it away. Now put your knee up. Now move your knee out the way and put your gun back in the center. So instead of moving around his knee, he's got control of his knee. He can move his knee out the way. You good?
Good.
You ready to die?
Ready.
Go. Get up. Look at this. Is this a good base?
No.
All my hands carrying all my weight, right? I mean, I can get by with it. I'll slide back until I can get a base, but I want to get here, at least so I can move around a little bit. Look, I can move around like this. All right, if you push me, I got hip power here, right? If I collapse on the side of my leg, no power, no base. And now I'm fighting up with hands. My hands could be doing something else, right? That's the point I'm trying to make though. Ready, go. What do you got? Everything good? Get a mag out. Good job, good job. So right-handed based on the ground when you get up. But you can, the first 2 shots can be strong hand, regular grip. Good job, brought it knee out of the way. Ready, go. I don't think you hit it, did you? Watch your knees, mind your knees. Head back, go.
Nice base.
That's a good base.
Yeah.
Go. Get on him, get on him. Nice.
I think there's definitely something to that. Just Frank Proctor talks about that all the time. When you, like his motto is let it do. Like let your subconscious do what you trained it to do. And when you sit there and try to like force the thing, then it becomes hard. Like, you know, you do something like the basketball analogy, like you just walk up and shoot it and it swish. But then if you're like really trying, like, all right, I'm gonna try really hard, then you're shooting all over the place. But if you just let it like autopilot, you know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. Usually the best first good sight picture you have is gonna be the best sight picture you'll have, because then you just start bouncing around more, trying harder. So I think to your point of like, get it out there, get a sight picture and pop the shot instead of trying to make it perfect, because the more you refine it, that piece of paper yesterday, that's like how you come up from this and get the hit.
Gripping the shit out of it in those combat type context situations. It's almost like the difference in shooting an AR-15 in an assault or like a house clearing scenario, or just trying to shoot a guy across the field there in a firefight, right? And sniping. Snipers, you'll see them on rifles, they don't get the gun and just lock it in. They don't use any strength at all. It's because strength makes you shake. You want bone stabilization, right? Something that's not causing you a lot of muscle fatigue, so it throws the rifle off, and they sit it on a little sock. They call it a sock. You can pull it back here and you can squeeze it and lift the rifle up and let it out and let the rifle down, and sitting on sandbags, sitting on bipod legs or whatever. They don't want to touch the rifle at all, really, except for to get their cheek to stock weld, you know, to make sure they're lined up with their scope, and to pull that trigger, boom, right? They don't want nothing touching there because they got all the time in the world. Nobody's doing anything to them, right? So they're not manipulating anything. But if I came running up to them, they wouldn't be like, boom, you know? They'd be like, so the more security you got, like I'm showing you here, instead of trying to same thing I do with a rifle, this hand is gorilla gripping that into my shoulder. This hand's hardly doing anything when I got a rifle. I'm here and I'm like, this is doing all the work. The same hand's doing all the work with my pistol. I just, and then when I have to do one hand, there's only one hand to do all the gripping, right? But then I got to do that, squeeze it, and still isolate that trigger to some degree. Acceptable sight picture, acceptable trigger squeeze where I'm not jerking it one way or the other. And that's why I like to lock things in those heated moments where there's a lot of stuff going on besides just me doing marksmanship fundamentals and shooting a target, right? Talk about being part of your body, right? All that stuff comes into play. It's not so simple as line it up, boom. Because the reason you're doing that is because if I have my dithers, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna boom. The most effective way for me, right? I'm doing it because I have to do it. I'm doing this because I have to do it. So I need to lock it in and make it effective. The combat way of approaching it. Combat mindset. Lock every thing in, all right? The situation dictates for me to be more aggressive and other things come into play. I have to lock that shit down, right? It's not,
it's awesome when you try to act gay.
Any questions on that or any input? Anything from your service, Tim? All right, things get complex and violent and chaotic. You have to have simple ways to solve the problems. And all this training you're doing with your isolating your trigger finger, that makes it a little bit easier, and feeding you this food for thought like we've been doing. You're not perfect at it, right? But hopefully you've seen a couple things that you need to work on. All right, just open your mind to a few things. And like he was saying, the department, or some people teach for that retention shooting to go all that 90 degree with basically the magazine well against your body here, right? That's not connected to me enough. There's still all this.
Who taught you that?
That wasn't in the department, it was somewhere else.
A place that teaches that. I've seen that before though, here to the hip, because it comes straight up far from concealed or whatever, right here to your hip. Is my wrist a very reliable control mechanism when it comes to firing a gun with all kinds of other shit going on, like Mick trying to attack me or me using my hands to move? Does that seem like very reliable? Or does this to your body seem reliable, right? So think about those things. And the only way to really answer those questions or to know for sure is to put yourself in those scenarios, do dummy gun retention drills or fight to the gun, and see when somebody gets a hold of your gun. That's why I like to use that SIRT pistol I talked about in the classroom yesterday. We like to see where the laser goes. If you're like this, just because Mick's a person and I hit the target I'm aiming at, does that mean my bullets can't go through Mick? Is he gonna stop every bullet? Right. All right, relax, get a drink of water, make sure you're filled up, and we'll go from there.
What is it, about 3? You guys see what's going on out there? Steel is the adversary. All that cardboard, those are good people. You shoot the good people. If you're a cop, probably losing your job. If you're a private citizen, you're probably not gonna sleep well at night. I was. This is the box of horrors. We're at a mall. You guys are shopping. Victoria's Secret, your girlfriend's birthday, February 14th, whatever day that is, Valentine's Day.
My birthday. That's your birthday?
You scored a Cinnabon on the walk through the mall. Hands are full. All of a sudden you hear, is that an arcade? What? No, sir, that's the sound of an AK-47. What movie's that? Never mind. You got 3 adversaries. These are all good people, which means you need to engage them, and we'll tell you left, right, or center. You have to engage them. If you hit the good guys, we'll all see because the paper's all perfect. You get yourself 10 push-ups that you hit those, 10 per puncture. At the end of this exercise, you got to step out of the box to that cone and engage Halloween downrange there at about 30 yards, 25 yards or so. Got to hit him to shut this match off. That's the bad guy. That's like the big guy at the end of the level in Nintendo. Yeah, you got to close him down. Who's up?
So we're gonna be giving you what's on the target. You're not gonna go in here and go whatever order you want. We're gonna tell you penis X or 1.
I love penis.
Penis X or 1. Wherever you are, you have to find a good shooting platform and a good angle, right? Make sense?
From within the box.
From within the box.
And not flag those 3 people that are inside the box land.
Yeah, those are still people, man. I don't just do this like, hey, watch out. Right? So you're gonna go through there. We're gonna let you run to a slide lock. Once you go slide lock, you reload.
Downrange.
Downrange.
You reload, we'll have you engage 1 more. Then we'll tell you to go. You exit the entrance. And put 1 on him. I hit it every time with that laser, see that? You're gonna start here. You're gonna drop him at the entrance.
Hell yeah.
So
This
here,
guy must think he's Patrick McNamara.
all right? Without flagging, going against these people, okay? On the whistle. Penis. X. One shot. X. 1. 2 on penis. All right, back out. Go penis. X. X1 penis. X1 penis. X1 penis.
One has not gotten any kind of service over there.
All right, go finish.
He's all bent out of shape like nobody's shooting me. Yeah, ineffective. He knocked the cone over.
I'm saying 1. 1. You're like penis. I was
Who's
like
up?
1 penis. Penis.
Who's up? Somebody,
Not 1 in the penis.
somebody
1
carry
shot's
them
all the way
big man
through.
bricks back up.
saying
Right?
one.
Fitting 1, 2 pieces.
Hi, Adam.
Penis. X. X. 1. Oh! Penis. X1. Right there. Move there. Penis. X. 2 on X. Over here. Penis. 1. Oh! Silent. 2 on 1. 2 on 1. 2 on 1. Go.
Ineffective. Get that slack out. Hit.
Real quick. Did good. Did good.
Downrange.
Downrange. Think about this. Here's your magazine, Adam. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so
2.
have you ever been shooting and somebody's up a little bit to your front or back? Right? You ever been in that situation? You ever seen that video in South Africa where a guy's shooting and this guy decides he's gonna get up and run and he just pops him right in the back of the head? When you're working around people, you wanna give them information. You don't rely on them to do the right thing, right? So one way I do that is once I go to shoot, I move up to a position where they will see me in their peripheral at least, or at least I put hands on them, or a position they know I'm there. So if I do this, right, that's pretty dangerous. This person can go either which way, or they're gonna just freak out, okay? So go, let them know I'm here, you know, boom, get past them. Right, I'm letting him know what's going on. You follow me? If you do that, how comfortable would you feel if you're shooting and you're shooting around me and I'm over here like this? Does that feel very comfortable? No. People are gonna just stand here like this, like, oh, he's shooting, watch out. Right? You got to let them know, give them information. So how does this make you feel? You're up here, you hear shots, bang, bang, bang. And I'm like, hey, hey, hey. All right, hey, all right, watch out. You know where I'm at, right? I'm not gonna be back here and rely on you to do the right thing. You're gonna get shot in the head. All right, we know how to do that. We played that a little bit with the dingle hopper. All right, so moving around, let them know you're here. It's very important. How sad would it be? You're engaging and your wife's like, what the f? Move left. And I'm like, bow, bow.
That just happened too to those coppers. That dude f***ing wasted his partner, shot him right in the back of the brain.
I was talking about that, you talking about South Africa one? Well, there's one in South Africa, the guy's in the back just shooting. He's like, well, he wasn't doing anything. This guy's up here shooting, boom, boom, boom. And this guy's back here like, and then he's like, I'm gonna shoot. But the guy don't know what the f, he ain't been shooting the whole time, man. You with a team, you're with people around you. You have to let them know you're there physically, not just by like, here are the shots, boom. Don't go that way. I let them know, hey, I'm right here, I'm right here. Right? Just think about that, man. They're not gonna do what you want them to do. One. Venus. Get over here, over here. X, X. X, penis, penis, penis. All right, 1. All right, penis twice. 1. X. All right, turn, let's go. All right, X, X. All right, 1, 1. All right, back over here, penis, penis. Penis twice. All right, come on back, X, X. All right, 1. Back over here, 1, back over here, 1. 2 on 1, 2 on 1. 2 on 1. Flagging. Go, go. Safe, safe, go. You're good, you're good.
Ineffective. Everybody's watching.
Trigger. Left elbow, flare it out. Put vice.
1 miss, 1 dead hostage, 1 child that's not going home to see their mom and dad because you didn't have a steady target system.
Hey, go ahead and add this. 1 shot, you gotta move after every shot, okay? I'm gonna direct you a little bit, but we're progressing it. Giving it a little bit more, all right? Get more out of it, get more out of it. Let's go. 1. All right, move. Move to the other side. 2. I mean, what? I mean, pistol. Penis.
Penis!
All right, X, X. All right, right. Move right, move right. 1. Penis. Keep moving. Keep moving. Penis. All right, X. All right, go right, go right. 1. Penis. All right, 2 on X, 2 on X. All right, move right, move right. 2 on penis. Go to 1, move over, keep moving left. 1. All right, get him in business. Put 2 on penis, 2 on penis. All right, go. Good. What do you got? What do you got? You got enough bullets? You got enough bullets? Keep going, or you want to put a fresh one in? All right, do what you got to do then. All right, get in there. Penis, penis. Move, move. X. All right, move, move, move. 2 on 1, 2 on 1. All right, move, move. 1 on penis, penis. All right, penis. Back over, back over, back over. Penis. Back over. 2 on X, 2 on X. All right, keep moving. This way, this way, this way. Get down, get down, get down. 1. All right, get up, come on. This way, this way, this way. 2 on penis, 2 on penis. Back to the middle, to the middle, to the middle. 1. X, X. All right, back over, penis. Come back in the middle, 2 on X, 2 on X. Slide lock, one more on X.
He's like,
all right, get the out of here, get the out of here, get the out of here.
woo!
Nice.
Yeah! Wing-a-ding-ding!
What do you got? Go, get up here. Penis, penis. Move. 1 on X, 1 on X.
Mind that muzzle.
All right, mind the muzzle, right here. 1 on X, 1 on X. All right, come back. Hey, 1. All right, move. 1 on penis. All right, move left. 1 on 1. Penis. All right, keep moving. X. All right, back here. X. All right, back here. X. All right, move. Get over here. Hit 1. Get 1. Hey, make sure he knows you're there. Don't flag him. 1. All right, get in the middle. Watch your weapon. Penis. All right, 2 on X. All right, moving.
Hell yeah.
Hey, get in here. 1 on. 1. All right, keep moving. Penis. All right, right here, 2 on X. Slide lock, come on. Give me 1 on penis. All right, go. Get out of here. Tuck that gun in. Keep it safe. Nice shot. That was a face shot on the guy.
Hey, you could compress the gun in, you know, like you really wanted to move around these things like this. Like the only thing that you had that move was your shoulders. You know, it's not. You got all that movement.
Stick it out straight, Nick. Or stick your arms out straight. It's a lot easier to get things. You're gonna have to move around. So try this when you're back here. Practice a little bit. Get around these guys. Like if I'm on this guys, I can go through them just like this. Right here, look.
Officer
Right?
Sex
Look,
Pot.
bringing it in and around and then pressing it back out.
You killed one young child who was Christmas shopping with his grandmother.
Literally a flesh wound.
No, that was like straight through the aorta.
Go. All right, get up in there. Let them know you're here. Let them know you're here. Penis. All right, move. Pull it back in. You're flagging. X. All right, move. Penis. Get out of here. One. Move.
Chopping
One.
wood.
Move. One. Go back over here. All the way. Go. One. All right, back in the middle. Penis.
He's really messing with him on this.
Over here. X. Two on penis. Watch, don't flag this guy. All right, move. Get it high. Move it out of his way. You're flagging these guys. You're flagging them. Penis. All right, back it up. Bring it down. Collapse it to your body. There you go.
Woo!
X. One. From here. One. All right, keep moving. Don't flag them. Slide lock. Give me one on penis. Collapse that to your body. Keep it safe. Go out. No. Get out of here. Controlled. Good shot. What do you got? Don't hurry. You still in the fight? What do you got? All right, get a fresh one. You got it. So he's collapsing, right? He's collapsing in, but it's different when I'm collapsing in and I'm aiming at the thread in front of me. When they're here, I need to swing it or sweep it. Can I do this? You know the tempo index? It's got its reasons. They use it a lot in vehicles, right? Because you ain't got a lot of room to maneuver around vehicles, but you got your own legs in there, right? So you do this. It makes sense. You know, it's time to use it. I'm not saying you got to do any one way. I'm just saying you have to be aware, right? Boom. Around this guy. You can't hear. This is not the right move when these are innocents and not the threat. Threat, yeah, all day. Not the threat. Can I do this? Is this really aiming at anybody? Is this dangerous for you right now? Right? And I'm aware I'm not going to do it like this, right?
Right.
I'm going to do this. I just move my body. Just like I can move my knee out of my way of my gun. I can move my body and make this thing do this. Okay, oh, mix over there, all right? Here, let me load this thing. Excuse me. All right, let me see. Oh, straight up through there, that's good. All right. Just being aware of it. Follow me? I think we do it one more time, except you gotta move one brick with you every time you move, all right? So you gotta hold that thing, you gotta be aware, you gotta set that brick down and engage another one.
The hell yeah!
You clip, like he was talking about yesterday, the scissor. It's called the Soul. My hands are in effect here, but I'm just coming out, putting my grip, bring it to your chest and do this, flat. All right, makes sense? Now, if you had to push through a crowd and you had your gun out, you didn't want anything to happen, you could even cover. Like, I mean, people like crowded, like they're running and you're fighting through like, I gotta go help. You're covering your gun and it's relatively safe right there, right? Nobody can get in the trigger, my finger's not in the trigger, I covered it. Right, it don't have a good purpose. Like some people say, when I fight somebody off, I do this. If I'm going through a crowd, everybody's running through me, like y'all are coming through, get shoulder to shoulder. And I'm like, hey, excuse me, I gotta get over here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Get up there, keep going, penis. All right, X, 2 on X. Keep moving, go right. One. All right, keep moving. 2 on penis.
Overachiever
Right,
here, huh?
Keep moving.
Little
X.
overachiever action.
Right here, one. All right, move the middle. X. Right here, penis. right, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 1.
Ineffective!
There you go. Behind cover, get that thing out of there. Bring that brick, go over here, over here, over here. 1. Oh. All right, take the brick and go. Take the brick and go. Good.
Oh, where'd you
See what you got? Freshen up if you can. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there, get in there. Hey, come on, get up there, get up there. On 1, 1. Grab the brick, let's go. Over, over, over. X. Grab the brick, let's go. Penis, penis. X from right here, X. Go left, go left, go left. X. All right, grab it, move, move, move. Let's go. All the way over, all the way over. 1. 2 on penis right here. All right, move, move, move. All the way over, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over. 2 on X, X. All right, move to middle, middle, middle. Penis, X. All right, grab it, go. Right, right, right. Sit on the brick, sit on the brick. 1. 2 on penis, 2 on penis. All right, move left, all the way left, all the way left. Take the brick, don't forget the brick. Take the brick. 2 on X, 2 on X. All right, take the brick, go.
He's
Watch
mean
your muzzle.
with this brick movement. Nice muzzle control. Get the slack out. Good.
Nice. All right, what do you got? You need a fresh mag if you got it? Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Hey, come on, come on. 1. Watch the flag. All right, move, move. Keep moving, keep moving. 2 on X. All right, keep moving. Get in the middle. Penis. All right, keep moving, keep moving. X. Come on, middle, middle. X. All right, keep moving, keep moving. 1. All right, keep moving, keep moving. 2 on penis, 2 on penis. Grab that brick, let's go. Keep moving, keep moving. 2 on X. Keep moving, moving. All right, get down, knee, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee. 1. Get a good sight. All right, X. All right, get the brick, move right, move right, move right. Take a knee on 1. All right, pick it up, let's go. 2 on penis, 2 on penis. All right, what do you got? Hey, get 2 on X, 2 on X, 2 on X. Get the brick, let's go. Get the brick, let's go. X, X, X. Get moving, get moving. All right, penis, penis. Keep moving, keep moving. All the way over, all the way over. 2 on 1, 2 on 1, 2 on 1. Get moving, get moving. All right, penis. Get out of here. Keep moving.
Good muzzle control.
X, X. All right, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, all the way over. Sit down on that thing, sit down on that thing. X. 1, 1. Grab it and go, grab it and go. Watch your muzzle. No, 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 you ain't out. Right here, penis, penis. Go get your brick, bring it back. In the middle, penis. All right, move right, move right. 2 on X, 2 on X. All right, get moving, get moving. All right, get behind this guy, make him take the shot. Grab the brick, grab the brick. 1 shot on penis. Get out of here, get out of here. Trigger. Nice. Woo! Let's go, let's go. 2 on X, 2 on X, 2 on X. Where's he at? Move right, get that brick, let's go. Don't flag him. 1, 1. All right, move, move. Keep moving, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over. Take a knee, penis. Back up, let's go. Take a knee, penis. All right, keep going, keep going. Take a knee, penis. He loves taking these for penises. All the way over, all the way over. One. All right, keep going, keep going. All right, back over here, back over here, back over here. X. Watch the dummy, watch your buddy. All right, middle. You stay up, penis. All right, keep moving. X. Keep moving. X. All right, come back here, back here. Keep coming. All right, one. Watch your buddy. All right, keep moving. Go back up here. X. Hit X.
Nice work, dude.
Good work. Fight through. Come back over. 2 on X. Don't flag. Don't get tired. All right, back over. 1 on penis. Keep moving. All right, what do you got? Get moving. One on one. Get out of here. Good work. All right, focus. Nice. Hey, don't be quick. Don't be quick to put it away. A couple times when you started getting tired, you was coming here. Or you was bringing it up, but it was like, you gotta be large with your movements when it comes to that safety, you know what I mean? So, over exaggerate. If this was me standing here, if I'm just standing here the whole time, is it acceptable to bring that gun across my face? It's not, but I'm not gonna stand here. So these gotta be me, all right? On you, Mick. 2 on penis. All right, collapse it. Get the brick, move. Get the brick and move. X. All right, keep right. Go right. You already shot somebody. Don't shake it off though. On one. All right, get the brick. Let's go. All right, all the way over. 2 on penis. All right, pick it up. Let's go. To the middle. 1. Hey, he's gonna jump in your way. All right, pick it up. Let's go. All the way over. 2 on 1. Nice. Pick it up. Let's go. Take a knee. X. All right, get around on his side. On the knee. 1. Keep moving. Penis. All right, over. X. Get up. Stay up. All right, bring it back left. All the way left. X. Get in there. Let him know you're there. All right. Are you good? To the middle. 1 on penis. All right, get out of here. Watch the muzzle. Get out of here. You tipped it. Get one more for good measure. All right, relax. See what you got. Don't be in a hurry to end. Breathe. Now you got nothing in your gun because you didn't pull nothing out. You got 1 bullet. I want to talk about what all y'all put together, right? So I'm barking commands at you, right? Didn't make you do a lot of thought because I kind of coached you into certain places, right? That's what we added to it. But you were still moving, getting a little tired, right? A little fatigue. You had to be aware of those guys. And you can see that fatigue sometimes you'll lose your safety and all your fundamentals a little bit when you start getting tired. Everybody. What they say, Vince Lombardi said, fatigue will make cowards of all men.
Yes, that's correct.
Fatigue will make cowards of all men. It's damn true. If you've ever, speaking from a wrestling point of view, if you're tired in a wrestling match, does it matter how much you know? Does it matter how good you are really once you get tired? Once you're tired, you're looking for a way to quit. You will quit. Fatigue makes cowards of all men, so it's always good to test your mettle when it comes to conditioning and then putting all the combat skills together with your conditioning, right? Because you're gonna lose a lot of dexterity, a lot of mental awareness, and a lot of guts as soon as you get fatigued, right? So you got a little fatigue out there, and y'all still did good. For the most part, I didn't see anything standing out as super unsafe. Like I said, you gotta work on that manipulating around people. I've been doing it for years because I was in a team atmosphere in tight quarters. And there's really not many other ways except doing a lot of things like this to teach that. But it's real good because I'm very comfortable here. I know as soon as I move this, your head goes this way and I'm thinking you're gonna go left, but you go right. I just come over to this
See
right
how he's
side.
using his body to kind of check the person, so then once he's past them, they don't come in to where he's like, now I'm saying like, this is good, you're not coming this way.
Right? Police officers, you need to be aware of that when you're working with two-man or you end up going in as a clearing element, you know, it becomes very important to know where people are and let them know you're there, all right? You got to let people know you're there. There's people not gonna stand there like statues, like I said. They're gonna be moving. So I like to get up there and say, hey, I'm here. And if they did try to run this way, they're gonna run into something. Like, no, hey, get the out of here. I'm here, I'm on this side of you, all right? Being very aware. I think I put a lot of shit together, moved, got fatigued, and did very well at it. So I thought it was,
you guys
I
trust
did a good
yourself
job.
replacing the targets with you now?
Yeah, we do Weaver drills, you know, where you're going around each other. And a lot of it is just composure building, so you get the rifle sound next to your head, because in a small room, picture a regular sized living room or a bedroom, and 3 or 4 guys go in there and you're shooting, and barrels are going off here. You don't want to be, you can't be like, you got to be focusing on what your sector of the room is, right? So these boom, 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 I'm like, feel that and just take it and focus on what I'm trying to do. There's a lot going on, right? It's very good for composure building. Might not have a lot to do with what you do on a regular basis, but it will give you a lot of comfort and confidence with your weapon and manipulating that weapon in tight spaces. Follow me? I think it's invaluable to give you that confidence. Now, notice I'm not saying I don't get complacent with my safety. If you see me clear, because I'm pretty comfortable with guns, and if I get too fast, like holstering from drills, I have to give myself some internal talk and be like, hey, what the f you doing? You don't need to be, why risk that safety issue by throwing this into a holster real quick, right? Just take my time, there's no big deal. So I can come here and I unload, right? I drop this source of feed. It's all in front of me, right? I can do this in front of all of you guys, right? I'm not worried about anything because I know there's nothing dangerous gonna happen just because I had this gun right here. It's clear. Clear, right? So it's a comfort that goes with it. I noticed, just not to pick on anybody, as far as manipulating the weapon, bringing it closer, you're the one that's lacking the most. You want to stay stiff with it. Even when you're running with the brick, you're kind of, what is this dead fish in my hand? I don't, it's a fish. You know what I mean? It's just getting comfortable with it. Use that gun at home and work that shit. Dry, of course, right? Work around stuff, get comfortable with that. It's not just a piece of dynamite in your hand, it's about to go off, right? You control it, you control it. So you're still, even the more comfortable you get, you're still aware of that safety issues, and I exaggerate around people when I'm doing stuff like, no, it's not acceptable to ever do this. That is no. It's not really acceptable to do this, right? This is acceptable. Make sense? Anybody got any input on that? Something from your experiences? Because I don't know everything, right? I try to put myself in a lot of people's shoes and what my experience, and think about what makes sense in these situations. But I don't know everything. If you've seen something, or you've got a question about something, we need to talk about it. What you got, Joel?
No, so, well, not really something to pick on, but I think something that I noticed, especially with my to breathe. Like on that last target, when I missed it, I was like, just take a breath, bang. I noticed that everybody, as soon as they stepped up to it and they hit it on the first time, that's something that I always pick on myself, because I sometimes get kind of carried away, kind of like a runaway train.
Yeah, everybody does. When you wrestle, when you box, anything like that, anything where you're really mentally focused, especially, you know, athletically, you can forget to breathe, man. Unless you practice doing that, like making yourself. Boxers, they'll breathe out. I breathe in a lot. I make myself breathe in and out because I forget to breathe in while I'm breathing out the whole time. Then I'm like, I have no oxygen, you know? Same thing, and that's good. That's a mental break right there. So once I get done all that stuff, y'all were starting to do it like, all right, what do you got? And you're like, good, perfect, because you're breaking up that focus that's going on because you're amped up doing what you're trying to do, all right? So it is good to remember to breathe in. Everybody does it. It's just some people are better at remembering it than others because they practice it. Just practice it, remember to breathe. He's talking about breathing, doing that stuff. You do forget it. It's one of the first things that goes.
Start holding your breath.
Yeah, because look at all the things you're thinking about. My trigger finger, move around, oh, don't flag them. Then you're like, breathing usually comes natural to you, but your body's so focused on everything else. Like, and then you're like,
Just like that. You guys did good.
very good, man.
Did you guys have fun? You could take a course like this and jam in 1,000 things, and it's never going to be everything, you know? The thing that we tried to do here, as we've discussed, is expose you to where you're weak. And it's not an insult, like you just said, like about you with your strong arm, or somebody not breathing, or somebody wanting to reload at inopportune times, or dumping your mag. Now you know. That's it. Now you know. That's the easy thing. You know, first step is admitting that you have a problem. Isn't that how it goes? And it's not even a problem. It's just if you're trying to excel.
To add to that, the next step, we're talking about some of the well-rounded warrior type stuff, right? Are you always going to be able to get to your gun? Is there some parts that include hand-to-hand stuff, all right? It's not just pulling your gun and being able to hit a target. You're going to have to do other things. So don't consider yourself walking around being a badass because you have a gun and because you can shoot bullets out of it. You have to do more than that. It's another step in challenging your ego. The gun does not make you a badass. Being in a motorcycle club don't make you a badass. Wearing 511 gear doesn't make you a badass. Any of that shit that people try to push out to others as, I'm a badass, look at me, it doesn't make you a badass. The truth is what you can actually do, right? We got to be honest with ourselves. When you go, like I was saying earlier, you go test yourself and you fail at something, or you realize you're lacking in some area of skill, you got to just be honest and be like, that sucked and I'm embarrassed, and you know what? It is what it is. That's the truth. That's because I need more training. It is what it is. No matter what you think about it or not, that is what reality is. I was not capable of doing that, so I need to work on that. So whether you think I'm a badass or not, the truth is what the truth is. You are what you are. You are capable of what you're doing, and it's going to come out eventually, right? Somebody put you to the test, or you go out in front of somebody, they're going to know if you can do it or not. So approach it like that. I can't do it. I shouldn't be comfortable fighting off someone because I really don't know what I would do. Think about it sometimes. What would I do if somebody did that? I would try to maybe do that. Maybe if you're saying maybe I would do this in my head, you need to have a good answer in your head what you're gonna do. You all of you with your competency level and what it is now, I would love, you guys are great. I think every father, every husband, every brother should be at your level as far as the shooting and moving out here. You don't have to be a 3-gun shooter. You don't have to do any of that shit. You can do it safely, you can do it effectively, you can move a little bit. I can put some things together in my head, come up with complex solutions to complex problems, right? That's good. Now, can you do that with everything else? Everything that else is involved with self-defense or protecting your family. Can you put hands on somebody? Is it always an option to shoot somebody? Maybe you gotta put your hands on them. Kid snuck in my house, my daughter's boyfriend. Could have got away with shooting him. I'm not gonna murder that. But I'm damn sure gonna put hands on him, you know, or maybe he attacks me, I don't know. I gotta be able to do something. You can't just murder everybody, and you're not gonna have the drop on everybody to do that. Make sense? So situational awareness, learning about things like that you might need, like how to put a plug in a tire, possibly. Some people don't know that. Putting a plug in a tire on the vehicle comes up. Making sure oil gets in the car. Making sure you can do some sort of fighting, at least stay based and manage space and not just fall down like a Jenga stack, right? I can stay up and figure out what's going on until I can get my gun out or my knife into the fight. A little bit of first aid, putting a tourniquet on somebody, stopping the bleeding on yourself, at least what to do and what not to do, right? Las Vegas shooting, don't matter how badass you were down on the ground at the music festival, you wasn't doing shit to him. So how else could you help? You survive, and then you figure out how I can help the problem that's in front of me. What's important right now? This bleeding. Some guys did that. You've seen stories about a guy commandeering a truck and doing whatever. I'm sure there's some guys running around like, oh, I'm gonna kill this. Where's he at? Worry about getting safe and doing what you can control at that point in time. What's within your wheelhouse at that point in time, right? So don't stay one-dimensional. This is not everything. Don't let this define your manliness, because it doesn't. It's just one thing. Then there's other problems going to come up that you're going to have solutions to.
we'll probably come back down here. I mean, this is a nice spot for us. We like Zee. Jerry seemed like he didn't mind having us here. There's so much to learn. So as you guys are like, everybody takes something away. Like for me, you can never be too accurate. Never. Like there are people like one of the guys I shoot with that could engage those 3 plates probably with 75% accuracy from here. I know another guy that probably is damn near 100% with a pistol at that type of target. He can hit bullseyes on a B8 target at 100 yards like pretty reliably. So that, I mean, is that like a bad thing to be able to do? No. So like everybody takes something away. Like some of you may think I should work on this getting up off the ground thing. And usually it's something that you like sucked at, you know, like he said, somebody put him on the ground. Well, I ain't never letting that happen again. Or it's something that looks cool. That's something the way out. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't choose the cool factor if it's not the best thing. Like the reloading. Man, that guy's reloads look so sweet. Who gives a f? I'd rather be able to hit targets and move effectively and all that good stuff. Thought it was great. I'd like to get a picture before the sun goes down. We'll come over here in the sun. I gotta grab my phone. Take a picture of it.
Get in the middle, Jerry.
He's got his stick shoes out.
I hate goodbyes.
Me too.
We're gonna piss.